how's it going, guys? Arc Production here, and I'm with another video, and this is my week 1 of building Kashyyyk, guys. So this is sort of my announcement video as well as my week 1 results of building Kashyyyk, because I haven't announced the big mock I'm doing. And well, here you go, guys. Now this is your announcement. I think I've done a little bit of teasers, like my haul vids, or at least one haul vid where I claimed what I was going to be building, as well as I think I also did some on Instagram. I said a couple times, but I wasn't active as much, so. But now I'm active more. And yeah, this is my week 1 results. Not that much was done. I kind of mainly worked on one base plate, and I think it turned out great. If we take a look at this, you see this is the back of the hanger. Now what I'm going to do is I'm trying to make a 3x3 green base plate, big kind of hanger. And or not well, the base part, not the hanger. Because what I mean by that, this is the field. So this one base plate is the one part of the field. This is where all the vehicles, as you see, you can kind of tell, this is where you kind of enter the little part of the base. And so this will be a field of like grass and everything. You have vehicles kind of coming out of it. What I was saying, if you look at this one from the front as well, we can see there's a little bit of mountain work, mountainous terrain on it. Now I was thinking, should I make it 2 stories high, add another hanger on top, you know what I mean? Like on top of it, like either have the rock cover it or have it exposed, and either have like ships, like flyable ones like the Y-wing and stuff like that. I was thinking of something like that, or just stick with kind of like this, just have it like that, kind of cover up with rock and mountainous terrain, have a little bit of field, like Wookiee huts on there or something like that. But yeah, that's what I thought. And then of course I'm gonna have 2 of these. I'm gonna have one on each side. I haven't ordered the parts for this one yet. I'm gonna start on the mountainous terrain yet, but I need more tiles. As you see, I did kind of bumped into the table, but I did have these nice wall designs, and I'm gonna try to put that on this one as well. So I ordered some parts for that. Try to make it as more detail as well. Yeah, for sure. And then I'm gonna tile this one out, tile this one out. I'm gonna have another base plate, and it's gonna be kind of just come down like kind of the base. As you see, if I had more plates, I'm gonna grab some real quick, actually. So it would be kind of like, it'll look like this kind of. So there you go, kind of get a little good look at it. So I was wondering, so with the extra space I have, because the reason for this is because of the turbo tank. I'm going to be adding a turbo tank in the middle, so this will be a hanger for the middle. So a hanger on all 3 sides, or an opening at all 3 sides for vehicles. So what I was doing is, one side would have speeders, one would have an ATAP walker, like this one right here. Kind of put that right here, like that, or I'm gonna get a little better picture of it, because this one was actually complete, so you can actually get a better look of it. Let me put the other one I have right here. It'll look like kind of like that, kind of. Just need to position it correctly. It'll look like that. I made sure the hanger was tall, like kind of taller than it. What I was thinking was also kind of having a little crane. Got my fingers on the camera. The crane kind of just move across from the roof of the ceiling of the base, but with these pieces right here. So order more of those probably. Yeah. So let's just move this one out of the way. I'm gonna for sure have some design like this. I know, as you see this pillar right here, I'm gonna have pillars kind of scattered along. It'll most likely look like this, and then transfer over to like that, just like a single pillar. I'm not gonna do a full out wall, so it'll mostly have that design. I have like things like these to it or something like that when building up. But yeah, I don't know if I'll add something like this to it, but for sure the walls are gonna look similar. I'm gonna do the same rock work. Gonna tile it out. I thought about doing some translucent piece and putting it around like this, kind of a little square design, but yeah, unsure. And if you hear a little bit of screaming, that's my pet bird. He's on me right now, so yeah, I would pull him out and show you what he looks like, but he's kind of in my shirt right now. He's kind of doesn't want to come out. But yeah, yeah. So that's what I thought about doing. And then after I get this done, I'm gonna work on the terrain detail that. But for now, I'm working on the hanger, get that done, and that's what I got here. Actually, let me pull up the turbo tank because right here, I had all my sets I was gonna think about using for Kashyyyk, not sets but vehicles. For sure, the speeders. I thought about kind of incorporating this Wookiee gunship. I don't know if that would be interesting. Not the ATRTs though. I'm gonna go with a more realistic size, kind of at least what it should actually fit the clone trooper back in the movies at least. Swamp speeder. I didn't know about using the battle pack. I don't think I'll be using the battle pack. I think I'll just use the regular old swamp speeder that came out. Either the one that came out with the just alone like this, or one that came out with the Wookiee catamaran. But here's my turbo tank. I had 3 of these. I sold 2 of them because I was unsure about making Kashyyyk, but I started making Kashyyyk. I'm gonna use a tri-fighter. But yeah, if we pull this turbo tank out, that's perfect right there. You can see that the turbo tank will actually fit just perfectly within 2 base plates. That's why it's going to be kind of longer than its width. So, or no, it's actually 3x3, which is an eagle size, but you see the sides, the hangers on the sides don't have an extra base plate for itself to like kind of behind it. It's just most likely it's kind of coming this way towards me if I'm standing right here towards the turbo tank. But yeah, I'm also gonna try to put some lights in it. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into that yet. But yeah, so I'm gonna also say, please do comment what I should put in the extra space. Should I put like clone resting quarters, like this kind of the beds, where I thought maybe like, I don't know how I was gonna do it. I said like maybe I put a wall kind of going like that, expose the side so you can see it from here, because I'm gonna be taking it to a convention, hopefully. But expose the sides and then have like build it up my own kind of like free. It's not on the wall, but I don't know how to explain it. But have it if you. I don't know how to explain that, but I think you'll see when I start working on it. I'm also, if I'm more likely going to end up doing it, but when I do a 2-story base, I'm going to end up on the other side have an elevator, so that might take up the space. Have kind of like this area have kind of like not like some wrecked vehicles and some clone engineers working on fixing them, and kind of a command area right here with soldiers kind of lined up. You got a little I guess a little battle. A map, or kind of an overview desk where all the commanders who are at least involved with the battle, more likely like commanders like Gree and his soldiers. He also rank as his own, kind of not rank his own, but like keep in charge of other squads. So when they all split into squads. But yeah, I thought about making like Battlefront 2, quotation Battlefront 2, but adding the legions, it was not going to look like Battlefront 2 at all. I just thought about putting other clones. But yeah, I think I may as well stay with the plane. I'm going to do these plane P2 troopers. I'm going to also, dropped in, but let's stick with those guys and some cash troopers. And maybe, if I feel like it, I'm going to add 4 42nd troopers. Because I do have a ton. Here's all my BIMs. Okay. I think this is all the 41st troopers I have, so I need to get more of them. I never sold any of them, so that's good for me, I guess. But my 442nd, I said I was gonna add those guys. Let's see if I can find them. I think they're this one. I thought about adding these guys right here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Scouts. And 442nd or just scouts and the plain P2 troopers and the 442nd. Or no, I'm gonna reword that. 442nd troopers, plain P2 troopers, and cash troopers, or just the cash and regular troops. But yeah, I think I got a little mess right here, not that bad. But yeah, once my next order comes in, I think that side will be done, and I'm gonna start working on the more easier kind of sides, and gonna have to improvise on this side. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Gonna have to look up some concept arts, maybe how other people. Cause I mean, I've been looking up how I'm not trying to copy it, cause I know Kashyyyk. I'm doing a Kashyyyk base in Battlefield, which is kind of a difficult one to do, cause Solid Brick Studios has already made one, and more likely if you make yours, like it's gonna be like exactly like people are gonna think I'm gonna copy him. I mean, I was inspired by his mock, his Kashyyyk. I've a long time ago I've seen his mock before I got into like mock building, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and it made me actually want to mock build, and so his Kashyyyk mock made me inspire me to this. I thought about doing Tatooine, Plutonia, but just it never clicked to me, because the only reason I got into Lego Star Wars mainly is because of the Kashyyyk mock I've seen. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Please leave a like below, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next week when I show you an update on this mock, guys. So see ya.